We can talk to Ricardo Baretzky, President of the European Centre for Information Policy and Security. Mr. Baretzky, thank you so much for joining us here on RT International. So what impact will the French attack have on the public across Europe? What's your take?
Well, first of all, allow me to express our condolences on behalf of the ECIPS to the victims and their families of today's attack in both regions. The further effects that we would see is rather controversial. I think that we can expect very different opinions and mixed feelings, as we have seen today already in the media. During the event, I was, of course, on flight, and I only heard about it when I arrived. And I think that the important part is to understand is that the future effects that would have could be tremendous.
Well, you know, it's important now to think of the consequences and analyze what may happen in the days to come. President Hollande says unprecedented security is now in place everywhere in France. But can police stop another witch hunt against innocent Muslims?
The problem is coordination. And we have mentioned this in the past already, that there's a lack of international coordination on the tracking and prevention of terrorist activities. The likelihood of having more incidents is rather very serious and alarming and above all very disturbing. So I would say that vigilance is at this moment key.
Today, the attack in France is not the only terror attack that happened, and we have attacks in two other different countries. For example, 25 people have been killed in an explosion in a Shia mosque in Kuwait. 28 people have been killed in Tunisia. What do you think of all these attacks? I mean, could 3 attacks in different parts of the world be merely coincidence?
You know, I think it's very important to avoid the understanding or assumption of coincidence. You know, we believe that there's very little issues surrounding any terrorist activities that's by coincidence. The real question is do we understand the culture of coordinated attacks? You know, and is it in progressing stage? Certainly there is trends that there is and a very strong indication that these type of events is no longer single, but they could be coordinated.
I see. Thank you so much, Mr. Baretzky, for giving us your thoughts on the horrible attacks that happened today in 3 different countries. Ricardo Baretzky, President of the European Centre for Information Policy and Security.